Yo, what's good? It's your boy Rasheem from Behind the Muse. And yes, I am back. Lord have mercy, bruh. Like, it's been a minute since I've been able to get here and give you guys content on this platform, man. I miss y'all, man. Y'all miss me? Y'all miss me for real, bro. Real shit. Hold on. I miss y'all, man. I definitely miss y'all, man. I've been going through like normal life situations. Like, obviously, I'm a newly dad, so we're doing with that. And me and my lady, we just bought a house. So we are homeowners, and that shit is lovely. But the shit that come with it, man, is a lot. So just trying to juggle that and put out content has been a struggle. But I'm back with the shits, man. TZ has also been doing his college shit, working out and putting out workout videos on YouTube. So that's what that nigga doing. But we are going to put out more content for the BTM listeners. Because look, man, we love y'all. For real. Most of y'all. I mean, a good portion of y'all. Like, yeah, like we fuck with y'all heavy, man. So we want to keep giving y'all shit for y'all eardrums. You dig? I know you dig. Because you here right now. You here with me. Y'all, we in the same space. We here. Today we're discussing something very close to my heart, bro. Like, if you know me, you know I am an R&B head, tried and true. You dig? We are discussing the top 5 underrated R&B albums according to Rasheem. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna, talk about the different albums, the artists, and things like that, and we're gonna get into it. Without further ado, man, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications. Cause look, we not gonna go on the drop. We not. I promise you. My finger's not crossed. I got you. So make sure you do that. Leave a comment, man, because that helps us out as well. And let's get to the content. All right, first up on Behind the Muse, top 5 underrated R&B albums. I gotta go with Platinum Fire by my man, Aaron Ray. Now, if you don't know Aaron Ray, it makes sense. This man is still new to the scene, trying to find his own footing. He first got on the scene in 2012. He was on X Factor, and Britney Spears took a like to him, so she took him under his wing, and something he lamented to later by saying, like, it was just television politics. It wasn't actually real, but that was a good experience for him. He says it did teach him about, the industry, the do's, the don'ts, and how he want to carry himself. Since 2012, he's been behind the scenes mostly. This man has written for over 40 artists of the likes of Chris Brown, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, John Legend, and others. My man been doing this thing. He's been writing. He's been putting out good content for your eardrums, and he's finally doing it for himself. In 2018, he came out with the album Platinum Fire. Now, it's in the name. This album is fire, bro. It's flames, man. I would describe the album as like a futuristic R&B sound that a lot of people might say is contemporary, but I'd argue that he has some classic R&B sounds in there as well. His father was a drummer for the likes of New Edition and Belle Biv DeVoe, so that's likely where he comes with these old school samples that he does brilliantly. I mean, he does songs that my mama know. My mama used to put me on, you know what I'm saying? So this man is good at what he does. This album is a perfect infusion of R&B, hip hop, and jazz. And it's talking about his life experiences, like things he's gone through, the different relationships, communication issues, and things like that. So, I mean, it's a great album. It's a great ride. My favorite tracks on this album is definitely Take featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Communication featuring Drum. Great instrumentation. The production is dope on this album, man. You gotta check this out. For sure. Next up, I got number 4, the self-titled album, Day 26, but of course, Day 26. Now look, man, I'm gonna have to take y'all back. To the early 2000s. You guys remember a show called Making the Band? Now this was Diddy Sean Combs. My man Diddy was hand selecting different artists and making them into a star. This was one of the premier artists on that show. The group consisted of Brian Angel, Willie Taylor, Robert Curry, Quanell Mosley, and Michael McClooney. Debuted number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart back in 2008. So these niggas are no scrubs. Like, they are amazing vocalists. I mean, if you like late 90s, early 2000s type R&B, you gonna love this group. I'm talking about Drew Hill, New Edition, 112. What are you talking about? And unlike a couple of them other groups, everybody on here can sing. They are amazing vocalists, and the whole album slides. Songs like Got Me Going, Since You've Been Gone, and my favorite, Co-Star, and the follow track Come In. I'm telling you, there's so many songs on here that you're gonna love. I'm talking about, look, gentlemen, come here. Look, I'm talking about, hey man, put this album on, bring in your lady, light a couple candles. Bro, let this shit slide, dog. You let this shit slide, you might have a kid in that motherfucker. I don't know. I ain't gonna say it happened to me. But look, man, the album great. Great R&B album. I'm telling you, you gotta listen to this album for sure. Next up, number 3, we got the album Aura 2 by LA. Now, LA Jamal Jones, also known as LA, now that's an acronym, that's ELHAE, and it stands for Every Life Has an Ending, which is the most morbid motherfucking name I could ever think of. My nigga, like, this nigga's an R&B artist now, bro. Ain't you supposed to be like shirt open on the cover, like with a flower in your mouth? My nigga, like, you should be some upbeat type, sexy type shit, bro. This nigga name is morbid as hell. This nigga should be a rock star. Like, who the fuck thought of that name? My nigga, like, for real. Either way, this man is cold the way he do. He's a silent killer on Atlantic Records. He is the perfect blend between Usher and R&B Drake, man. I mean, I'm telling you, this man got the sweet melodies and the lyrical merit to back that up, and he does it all on this album. This album is a familiar drum machine, like 808s, heavy hidden type album with the contemporary R&B feel. But look, man, he does stay true to the classic R&B landscape, and that's something that, you know, us true R&B fans love. Like, we appreciate that so much. And he does that here on this album, and he does it in a lot of his other projects as well. Now, the Aura trilogy is flames. It is great music. My nigga, like, you have to check it out. This being my favorite out of the trilogy. My favorite tracks being Bang Your Line featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Slip and Fall featuring Eric Bellinger. Added bonus, while we're on the subject, y'all gotta check out this song from his first album, Aura. It's called Halfway Love. This man brilliantly samples Michael Jackson Rock With You. I've never heard anything like this, bro. He slows it down, but still keeps it upbeat and then slows it back down. If I had a top 10 R&B songs, this will make it easily. It is a great song. This is a great album. Check this man out, LA Cold. Moving on to number 2. Number 2, we got Morning After by Division. Now, if you don't know who Division is, you likely have been a roommate with Patrick Star from SpongeBob and them. You've been living under a rock. I mean, dead ass. You gotta be if you haven't heard of this duo, Division. This is a Canadian duo made up of the singer Daniel Daly and a producer 1985. They were discovered by Drake, and I think they made their public appearance. They did have an album September 5th, which was Flames before this, but a lot of people started paying attention to them after they were featured on the album Views, where they made that album way better. I mean, it was just one song, but hey, Faithful went off, and it was because of Division. Like, them niggas are nice. They are dope. They make timeless music. Now, this was their sophomore album. Like I said, their first album, September 5th, and it had great songs. It had songs like Too Deep, and what they're probably well known for, Hallucinations, which is a great track. I'd argue that this album is better. The first album gave me that Giveon Heartbreak vibes. This album paints an even darker tale of failed romance and the back and forth that usually ensues. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. Nah, I'm gonna fuck with you just for a little while. Ah, you hurt me again. Like, it really details that. It is a melodrama, cinematic glory of a fucking album. Like, for real. I mean, I love the intro of the album. Like I said, it flows so well. Some of my other favorite tracks are Think About Me, POV, and the title track, Morning After. Again, I talked about Halfway Love earlier with LA. Morning After will probably make that top 10 R&B list as well. It is such a great song. It really puts you in your feels, man. And like, it take a lot for a real nigga to get in the field, dog. Great album, like, for real, great album. But it is not number 1. Top 2, not 2, is my man Leon Thomas III with his LP Genesis. Now, y'all remember that dreadhead nigga on Nickelodeon? Like, he starred on like Victorious, you know, the nigga Andre? Yeah. this man is actually insanely talented. Like, for real, in real life, he's crazy dope. He first got on the scene at the age of 10, and he was on Broadway shows. This man was on The Lion King as well as other shows. He also did films alongside Robin Williams. My man's even was a voice behind Tyrone on the Backyardigans. The nigga was on Backyardigans, bruh. Like, how can you not fuck with him? Like, for real. He also has a lot of different credits for many different artists. Most notably, recently, he had a credit on CLB, Certified Lover Boy, by Drake. So he's been doing good. He's a Grammy-winning producer, and this LP speaks to that. Like, it is truly great. It is great production. I love how his vocals kind of like sit behind the beat almost with the echoey feel that kind of fills up the room. Oh man, it is that contemporary R&B. It's not so much of the classic R&B like a couple albums that I mentioned, but it's just great music. My only criticism for the album is that the songs are too short. The songs are too short, man. Like, I used to listen to this album while I was running. Like, I get lost into it, kind of lulled into the sound, and then it just stops. Like, it's 7 tracks, you know, so it's not very long. It's a quick read, as they say, but it's a great ride, man, and I enjoy it. And I mean, this is the last thing he's done. He hasn't done anything. Like I said, he just did the credit on CLB where he helped with the production, but nothing since 2018. So, man, like, Leon, if you listen to me, bruh, we miss you. They might not know you, my nigga, but look, they will after this show, bro. And we miss you, bro, for real. Great artist, great album. Check that out. All right, man. So like I said, that's my top 5 underrated, great R&B albums. We covered Platinum Fire by Aaron Ray. We covered Day 26 by Day 26, as well as Aura 2 by LA, Morning After by the duo Division, and last but not least, certainly not least, Genesis by Leon Thomas III. Please let me know what y'all think, man. Please check out these albums. Let me know if this was helpful for your R&B eardrums, because I will be doing this more often. I'm not leaving again. I promise you, I'm gonna stay with y'all this time. I'm gonna stay with y'all. Unless something happen, I don't know. Nigga, it's life. Hey, man, but I appreciate your time. We gonna keep it locked, because y'all gonna keep it locked. This is BTM. You did. Peace.